Algorithms can understand humans better than humans. Wow. That's not a fact. It's an understanding which has been derived over a long period of time and a lot of understanding, a lot of things, right? Now consider that as a hypothesis, because let's consider that as a research experiment, right? I'm trying to use that in my current project. I'm using that as a foundation because I strongly believe that, and um, let's work around. Let's figure it out. The problem I'm trying to attack is the communication gap between humans. It's not a, again, how do I describe the problem? Because it exists everywhere. In every conversation, there are a lot of communication gaps. There are a lot of assumptions. There are a lot of things that we don't understand, right? So if I am talking to you, it, it's a conversation. You may have some intentions, intents, assumptions, your context. Everything is different for you, right? For me, everything is different. If you and I are having a conversation, I'm defining that as a very scientific event which leads to, which involves many forces of the nature. And that's where I'm being very specific. So, I'm talking about conversation. I started with the algorithms can understand humans better than humans, right? So that's why I'm taking that and connecting that to the conversation and using that for something like very weird, whatever that is. So the communication gap happens in every conversation due to a lot of things, and that's where things break and make, right? So to get the maximum benefit for all the involved parties, all these forces of the nature need to align. And that all, again, on the conversation. It's a interactive thing. So that's the base. That's the thing. Now I'm trying to get into a very specific business case, so that I can be very specific about where do I can I generate revenue from this, right? The problem statement. So I'm attacking the hiring industry, where the job seeker like me, job provider like me, anyone. So the two entities are often disconnected. It's not like there are no opportunities out there for me. It's not like there are no opportunities for someone. So a lot of people are there with opportunities. A lot of people are there with skills, but they are not able to connect. So this side of the wall and this side of the wall, there are people, they are not able to connect. And let's consider that as a skill for Grok, maybe, right? So I'm doing it on Grok. I'm just talking to myself at this moment, but Grok understands me. Grok understands my content. Grok knows what I've been talking about. Grok knows how long I've been talking about it. So let's jump to the original thought we started with. Algorithms can understand humans better than humans, right? So what we are getting to is, it's not a fact. It's an understanding derived from a lot of things. And let me try to describe that now. How do algorithms understand humans better than humans? It requires a condition applied. A lot of conditions applied, right? And the condition that I'm coming to is, humans need to be exposed. We humans need to expose ourselves to the algorithms for them to be able to understand us, right? That's again, condition applied, right? So that if that condition is fulfilled, what we are coming to is, the algorithms can understand humans better than humans. So, and we do that every day because we are living in a digital universe. We are exposing ourselves to algorithms every day, just often consciously and often unconsciously. So how does that make sense in the case of hiring industry? So let's again assume two people. One is the hiring manager, one is the job seeker. If hiring manager exposes themselves, like whatever is my context, whatever is I need, whatever I is the context of my team and their skills and everything, right? If I'm able to express all that to my sentient system, let's say hiring system, let's say Grok, or I'm calling it agent God complexes. It's a weird name. So that's the foundation of my thought. But again, having everything from the organization exposed to the system is going to be like, how much you can expose. There's a limitation. They start with the JD, and that's where I'm giving away with the JDs also. Like JD doesn't tell what the team is. Again, of course, there are a lot of things in the JD. So aligning the job requirements with the context of the candidate. So I'm the candidate. I have my own context. Does it align with the organization? Which organization does it align with? And so this all the Grok. Let's say Grok. Let's call it a skill within Grok, because it's like a platform already which understands people, authentic people. So we'll keep connecting. I was today morning trying to expose my thoughts on these lines. That's my evolving method of doing things. I expose things myself. I expose myself very broadly, very vaguely, very vulnerably, so that that's all we can do, right? So keep connecting. I will keep exposing and I will keep writing. So I'm kind of lazy also. That's why I'm talking to this system, and now I can use Grok to understand whatever I did in this video, right? So it's a great thing. It's a great time to be alive. Keep building, keep thinking, keep asking questions. Start with the hypothesis. Work backwards. So I'm technically kind of working backwards and forwards at the same time. I'm trying to build the architecture to actually build that vision dream, and I'm also working at vision dream to come back to know how to figure it out, the connection between the two. So I'll be right here. Have a great day.